Hey everyone, it's Angel again, and I'm back with another video. I wanted to do another junk journal page. I think my next video is probably going to be like a watercolor kind of like video. I'm not sure. This junk journal has basically taken over my entire life, my entire psyche. But anyway, before I did it, I wanted to show you the books that I got from the library. Most of them I got for free, just because somebody had donated them, and I went into the little bookstore just to see if they had any that I could, that I could make use of. And I totally scored. I got all these books. I got 6 books that are like National Geographic books that I already know I'm going to have such a hard time like trying to take them apart. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it. But they were all 2 for $1. Or were they 2 for $1? No, these two, the Civil War and the Pacific Crest Trail, for some reason they were 2 for $1, maybe because they're bound differently. I don't know. And then I got a couple of children's books that I'll show you, but let me show you just real quick. Let me show you the National Geographic Geographics book. So because I was going through them last night and I wanted to write down the copyright year that they were, and I'm probably gonna have to read them first beforehand. But I mean, look at how pretty. It has like pretty botanical art, beautiful photos. I mean, these beautiful pictures. It's an anole lizard. Is it an anole or like a regular gecko? I don't know. I'll have to look it up. Florida panther. Alligator. My goodness. I mean, look at all this. Like, see, I didn't even see this last night. Snakes. I mean, this is going to be so much fun. I can't wait. And then, this one, 1985 blue. I mean, some of them you can tell from the pictures of like the people, like what they're wearing. You can tell what year they were, the copyright and the pictures that were taken. But like, look at these beautiful images. Like, look at that. So this is in the South Pacific. Look at these beautiful women. My goodness. Look at that. Oh, so beautiful. Beautiful photos. That's Hawaii. That I don't even need to read the caption. I know that's Hawaii. And then here's The Wild Shores, America's Beginnings, 1974. Oh, that's why, it's 1974. So look at this beautiful map of, I'm guessing this is colonial Virginia. And like pretty art in there. Well, that's not pretty. That's not nice. But I mean, look at this. Oh my gosh. Oh, look at that. Look at that. So yeah, I'm not going to go through every single page, but I mean, this one I am particularly excited about. The Pacific Crest Trail. And the reason I'm excited about it is because it has like 2 different kinds of paper. So it has this like thick, like photography style, like magazine-y feeling paper. And then it has this like thick, like, already aged paper. And I love that font. I love it. I like, maps. So I'm probably going to, I'm going to want to read these books before I cut them up. I don't think I've ever cut up a book before. It's going to be really hard for me to cut up a book. But like this one, the Civil War, this is perfect. My sister's very, very favorite movie in the world is Gone with the Wind. And I mean, I had to read that book when I was in high school, and I actually really did like the book. Let's talk about Melanie Wilkes and Scarlett's clothing just for a second. But anyway, I think this will be perfect for something like that. So yeah, and I haven't really gone through it that much, but I will. Then seashores. Anything having to do with the ocean is always going to speak to me. So, you know, like pretty pictures of ocean scenes, manatees. So yeah, and then I got these, let me put these down here. So I got these children's books, and the only ones I paid for were these two, which this was $1 and this was $2, and then these two were for free. This one I'm not that crazy about, but I mean, it was for free, and it does have some pretty like images in here. It's just, I can tell by the color and the style, it looks a little bit like 80s to me, late 80s, early 90s, but it's still beautiful, and I know I can make something out of it, or at least you know, trade with someone if someone wants to trade with me for it. So so yeah, so I got that. Peter Rabbit, like I said in my last video, I'm not like, it's not like I'm a huge fan of Peter Rabbit. When I was a little kid, I didn't even know about Peter Rabbit. So yeah. But, I mean, this is so cute. I'm going to have a difficult time cutting these books up. I have such a reverence for books. I don't know. Like, but look at this. Look at this. This one is probably the one that I'm excited about the most. I mean, look at this beautiful art. Look at it. Look at that. Music. Oh my gosh. Look at this. Ladies going around the mulberry bush. More music. Look at that. How does my lady's garden grow? I mean, look at that. Beautiful. Look at those 3 muses. Oh my gosh. So anyway, once again, 7 minutes into the video, and I still haven't got to the, you know, but I just wanted to share that with you. This this little page is probably going to be really quick. I'm going to try to make it as quick as possible. So yeah. So I just want to apologize ahead of time for the vulgar language that is going to be on this junk journal page, but it's my junk journal, and I can do whatever I want. And we're all adults here. We all use cuss words, only one cuss word, but I think that you're going to get a huge laugh out of it. So this page is going to be inspired by a conversation, well, several conversations that I'm always prisoner to, and that I discuss with my my best friend and my sister all the time, both my sisters all the time. So it's called I just say, but basically, you know how like when you're in a conversation with someone and you feel like you're being held hostage because that person is giving you a lot of really unasked for advice, or a lot of like rude opinions that you really don't want to listen to, that is like kind of being forced upon you, or someone's opinion being forced down your throat, basically. I mean, it's an election year, so I'm sure a lot of you are stuck in those conversations where you're like, you know what? I really am not interested in what you have to say, and I'm like stuck, but you know, you're just too polite to say anything, so you just think it in your head. And so I kind of made like a little comic, well, a little drawing of the conversation. And so here is the person who is speaking, and it says, "You're going about that all wrong, blah, 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 unasked for advice and extremely personal questions, blah, blah, more pushy, unasked for advice." And then here she continues, "You should really, blah, 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 more unasked for, uninformed, bad advice in a bossy, authoritative tone." And then here's me, because I was raised to be polite. And so here I am saying, yeah, nodding my head, okay, oh, okay, yeah, thanks. But really, in my mind, this is what I'm thinking. And I'll zoom in on this. Yeah. And I'm really sorry that I put a cuss word in there, but it's like, you know, everybody's been there, that you have been like in a conversation or like in, you know, at a party or at a work event or something like that, where you're like, oh my God, I have to be polite to this person, and I really don't want to be polite to this person being so rude. And I'm always stuck in those kind of conversations. I'm always like, I don't want to talk to you. You're being very rude. You're asking me really personal questions. You're forcing your opinions on me. You're giving me advice I do not want, not going to do. And in my mind, I'm thinking, or, you know. So yeah. So I want to get started with that. And I'm so sorry that it took me so long to get to that. So I just have a few like little cutouts. And, you know, just going to play. Hopefully this video is not going to be 10 years long. So I have these two little... these three little cutouts. I mean, she just looks so polite, and she has like a cute little outfit. She just looks like she just does not give an F, and she would, you know, have the nerve to say that, but she doesn't. This one right here, she looks like she would do that too. She just does. She looks like she would basically, you know, let that person know in a nice, in a very nice, polite lady who's got a tiara-like way on, tiara on way. She just looks like, you know, she would know how to handle that situation much better than I. So I'm just going to start gluing these down. So yeah, I'm sorry. I know I take really long to like get to the point of my videos. Hope you don't mind. Yeah, that's me. Can't help it. It's just me. So I'm gonna just put her down. I think, because I want to, well, I'm going to put her down. Right? Yeah. I'm going to put her there. I'm just going to try not to think about it. I think the reason that my videos, you know, or my process takes so long is just because, like, I'm thinking too much. And I do that even in my, you know, when I'm doing a painting or a drawing or something, like I get stuck in my head. So just put that there, put that like that. And I wanted to put this scrap paper. This is like leftover from when I was like playing around with doing my owl last week. So I kind of want to put that like that, or either that, or I want to do it like that, because I know I'm gonna, where's me? So I'm gonna put me here, and then I can put, well, no, because this doesn't fit. Oh wait, that's this. Well, I can make it fit though, right? I don't know. I'll think about that for now. But I'm going to put this. So this person is the person that is the one that is doing that to me. That is like, you know, forcing her opinions on me. And I'm going to put her little head down because I'm going to draw in a body for her. Well, I'm going to glue in a body for her. I've got her mouth wide open because, you know, we all know somebody like that. We all know people like that. We've all been stuck in situations like that. So I'll put a little dress on her. Maybe I'll make her a little bit. Went to the beach yesterday. It was really nice. I didn't find any shark teeth, but there were a lot of like shells, like clam shells that were still like, well, I'll show you because I got them right here. So I have a lot, I found a lot of like shells yesterday that they're still like stuck together. So the birds must have had themselves a feast. And then this one broke, but it's still, I could probably try to glue it. I should show you my shell collection one day. I've found some really good stuff. This was like, well, it doesn't look like it fits, but it did. It does. And this one has a hole in it, which means that this is like a snail. I'm not sure what snail that is able to do this, but when it has a hole like that, like that's basically like, because that's how the snail got to it. This one has it too. So yeah, and this is good. Like if you find a shell like this, like it has a ready-made hole in it for if you want to make jewelry out of it. And I always think like, I should make jewelry out of it, but of course I never do. So I put a little dress on her, and I think I'm gonna like outline her little dress, and then give her some shoes. Should I give her some feet? And she's a really nice lady. Oh, I've got some stories, you guys. I mean, I run into this all the time. I mean, this is the story of my life, really. So I'm gonna, yeah, I'm gonna glue that. I think I'm gonna have to, yeah, I'm gonna have to put, like, glue that like that. I purposely chose where, you know, like the signatures were like separated so that I would have more space, because I knew I was going to need more space. So yeah, and I don't care that, you know, that it sticks out. I'm covering over her little shoes, but it's okay. I know it's there. Okay, so I think this is a better angle, right? I hope so. I still can't see my monitor. I still haven't fixed my, well, I just uploaded, I mean, not uploaded, I just updated my phone last night. Well, I had it set to update while I was asleep. So I just updated it, and now that I've updated it, I think I can look in and see like what I did wrong with the app that keeps me from being able to see my monitor, and then I will not be out of frame so much. So yeah, okay, so there's that, and then where's my my head? So this is me. I gave myself wavy hair. Well, sometimes my hair is wavy, so I don't know if I want to know what I want to do, because I want to be able to like put that, and I gave myself this little dress to wear, which I think I'm gonna make it a little skinnier. So, right, I'm just gonna glue that down, and then, you know, come what may. God, I keep like I keep doing that. So yeah, man, I have like the junk journal bug has just bit me. I'm like addicted. That's all I want to do. So I should probably tape that right now. Whew. yeah, I was playing around with my stamps. They kind of remind me of like the stamps that my teachers used to use when I was growing up, like the kind that like they look like, you know, they're like cylindrical like this, and the stamp goes upwards, and when you push down on it, like the stamp like goes through. If you're like, you know, an expert of like stamps, then you know which ones I'm like talking about. But anyway, they just reminded me of like those little happy face stamps. So I'm gonna cut that. I don't care if it's like, I just need to make sure that I can be able to close it, or I can't. So yeah, I mean, we've all been in conversations like that, right? Am I the only one? You're probably thinking, oh my gosh, what an angry little woman. I'm really not like that in real life. I'm really not. I promise. I'm very polite. I mean, if you're like my friend and I'm telling you the story, then I will probably say that. But I mean, let's all be honest. We've all been there where we've actually had to say something to someone for being rude. And I'm even guilty of having given unasked for advice in my lifetime too. But oh wait, but then I have to like do, yeah, see, oh no. Well, we'll make it work. We'll make it work. Right? No. No. How about this way? Yeah. We'll do that. Well, no, because then, like, we can't fold it down, and, I mean, I guess we could. Oh, God. I'm such a newbie. So let's do this one. Oh, and I forgot to like, so let me put this on. Maybe I have to put this here. Like that, yeah. Ugh, what a shame I bent it, but oh well. Okay, so I think I'm gonna put this little flower thing that I colored in here, just to cover up that part where my little what do you call that? Is that called a caption? I guess that's called a caption, right? So anyway, I'm gonna put that down there because I think that looks good. And I have this extra from where I cut it off. Did I cut from here? Yeah, where I cut it off, and then I put some more tape, and I'll put it down here. And just to break up the space a little bit. So yeah, like the most recent conversation that I was in like this happened at the dog park, and I actually did lose my temper with this woman. She was being very pushy and just very inappropriate with some of the things that she was saying about me and what goes on in my home. And I mean, nice lady, you know, very nice lady, well-intentioned. I mean, I don't know. Sometimes I don't know what a person's intentions are. And I try to, like, I mean, I think we all do, try to, like, you know, give people a little bit of slack, you know, when we think that their intentions are good. But sometimes some people's intentions really are not to help you. They're really because they just really do want to ram their opinions down your throat and tell you what to do. And I think because I'm so petite, I was going to say short, short, petite, however you want to call it. Because of that, I think, and because I'm like, I'm very smiley and say hi, and I mean, I'm polite, and I'm not like a pushy person. Like, it's like I'm a magnet for, people who think they were like born on this earth to show me the way. And I just, and I kind of like, I try to find a way to tell you guys without like going on a long speech about what happened, basically. But basically she was implying something about what goes on in my home that's not true. I mean, that's what she was implying. And I was trying to tell her, like, no, that is not what goes on in my home. And she just kept going. And, well, what you need to do is, it wasn't like it was like, let me help you. I think I have a way to, like, show you how to do this. It was like, well, you need to blah, 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 and you need to blah. And I mean, 20-year-old me probably would have sat there and listened to it and would have been like, yes, ma'am, yes, okay, sure, great, just like this girl's doing. But I just, and I for a while I did, and I kept trying to say, thank you for your advice, but, I have my own way of doing things, in a roundabout way. That's, basically what I was trying to say to this woman. And she just kept going and going and going, and she would stop. And so finally, I just lost my temper, and I was like, you know what? I have a lot of people, I have a lot of issues with people, because it had to do with my dogs and their behavior. And, she was trying to tell me, like, what I should do. And I have a private trainer, like, I have a trainer, and I work with them, every day. And she's told me that she was a trainer before, but with some of the methods that she was trying to push on me, there is no way this woman was a trainer. There was no way. And even if she was, I'm not paying her, and I'm not like, I didn't ask her about anything. And like, my dogs are good. And, they don't like to share. They don't like to share toys. But anyway, my point is that I didn't ask her for advice, and she kept going and going and going and going. And she'd done that to me before. And just on this day, it was the wrong day. And I just flat out, like, told her, like, you know what? There are a lot of dogs over here at this dog park that I have issues with, that I think have behavioral problems, but I don't go around giving people unasked for advice and telling them what I think they should do and shouldn't do. And she, I think she started to get defensive, and I immediately felt so bad, because she was like, well, that's certainly not, what I was trying to do. But see, I was still, like, angry, because I was just like, leave me alone. Like, get off my back. I came here to, like, relax and be with my dogs. And, it's not like they're not hurting anyone or doing anything wrong, First of all, my dogs are Jack Russells. And if you have a Jack Russell at home, or if you've ever been around Jack Russells, then you'll know exactly, what I'm talking about. And, I don't know what kind of dog she has, but her dog is, like, really old and doesn't even really play anymore. Like, doesn't even really, because her dog can't. He can't. And my dogs are, they always get a bad rap because they're so high energy. But anyway, yeah. Just don't say anything bad about my dogs to me. You can put down anything else. You can put down my outfit. You can say something bad about my hair. You can, say anything, but do not attack my dogs. So yeah, I mean, it sounds really petty, and now that I'm saying it out loud, you know what happened, I actually kind of feel bad about my reaction. Maybe I overreacted a little bit, but it was just like, you know, you get to the point where you're like, you know, where well, me, I very rarely stick up for myself. And I just got to that point that one day where it was like, you know, it was the wrong time to like mess with me. Mouser, baby, no. So that's where I am. Maybe I want to put a little bit of glitter. That's the glitter I bought last weekend. Was it last weekend? Master, leave that alone, honey. Some glitter. Yeah, put some glitter. If in doubt, put down some glitter. I will. Oh. Here I am talking about how great my dogs are, and they're like over in the corner like trying to eat like paper. Hey, leave that alone, thank you. So I think, yeah, so I think I'm just gonna put some glitter down, and then I think I'm done actually. I don't think I want to do any more to this. Yeah. So here we are. I probably put something there later on. I'm not sure, but I can't close it because of I gotta dry this glue. But yeah. So yeah, I got some junk journal therapy. Got my frustrations out. Put some more here. Yeah, there we go. Put more. I'm gonna put more glitter. Okay, so that's it. So that's the end of my video. Here's the finished page. Just a fun little page. Oh no. Put that little flower. Got glitter on my hand. And I'll write something, or I'll do something with that little thing there later, little tab. And yeah, so I'm done. So yeah, so thank you for watching. Like I said, I'm sorry about the cuss words. Sorry, I'm a sailor's daughter. I don't go around talking like that, but you know, like everybody else, we're all adults here. We all use cuss words. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm sorry, it's probably gonna be like super long. But you know, that's me. So I hope that you'll give me a like and subscribe, because that helps me a lot. Any suggestions that you have, I'm so happy to hear. And yeah, so leave me a comment. Please give me a like and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you next time. Bye.